Everyone, Rob Ragazine here again, and I'd like to talk today about perspective. It's all about how you're seeing life all around you. And I wanted to talk about perspective because I posted just a few words about us getting snow here in Connecticut today, and it was incredible the amount of responses that I received and people thinking that I was crazy just because I said, Wahoo! Snow. And, well, it's March 31st, so it's not unexpected in Connecticut, but we're kind of tired. I guess everyone's kind of tired, really, about the snow. So I just wanted to have everyone think, well, what what really are we complaining about? If I could move the camera, I could show you the snow, but you can see that the sky's kind of gray out there, so that's really okay. But I had someone ask me if I was drinking because I said, Wahoo, snow. And no, I wasn't drinking. It was just that I too am tired of the snow, but it's wintertime. Well, actually, it's springtime, but it's just ending. And we've had some crazy weather this year, so maybe it is time to get outside and enjoy the weather and not worry about, oh, is it going to snow? Is it going to rain? Here in Connecticut, we'll probably go 3, 4, 5, 6 days, sort of like Seattle, with rain now that it's April. And again, that's okay. At least it's not cold. But overall, what's your perspective on that? Are you angry that it's snowing? So ask yourself, well, why am I angry? I talk about this on my radio show a lot. Why am I angry? Can I connect to those thoughts? Maybe it's that I can't get outside. Maybe it's that I just don't enjoy the work that's involved. I know I'm not a big fan of shoveling, but it's okay. Again, we only got about an inch today. So it's probably you can go out and sweep it all away. So to look at that from that perspective, an exercise that you can do to tune in and ask yourself about why you're upset or why you're angry is just to sit silently, turn off all the electronics, and feel into where you feel tense. Maybe it's your feet, maybe it's higher up, like in your knees, maybe it's somewhere else in your body. And if you're familiar with Jon Kabat-Zinn and mindfulness-based stress reduction, you can do that. Mindfulness-based stress reduction meditation, and I have some of those exercises available on SoundCloud, so you can just search for my name on SoundCloud and listen to those for free. And those might help you to identify where stress is in your life, and it might not be a quick fix in that, oh, okay, I know I hold stress in my stomach. Now I can pay more attention to that. And if I begin to sense that, then it's over. Well, no. We will probably always have stress, or at least as long as we're here now as humans. And, well, that's what we're here for. We're here to live. And if there's no stress, then you're probably dead. I don't know. Think about that for a second. That's kind of weird. And I don't mean to drift into that area, but if there's no stress in your life, then you're not growing. So to look at it from that perspective. Now, of course, at a certain stage in life, you're not going to be improving your golf score anymore or worried about your batting average. And it's just time to turn around and be a mentor. But a lot of us aren't at that stage yet, so that's why I'm talking about perspective. Every day has the opportunity to have beauty in it, to have wondrousness in it, and an opportunity to explore, learn more about yourself. And again, I talk all about this on my radio show, so please do tune in. It's every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Your Unfolding Senses. And I go through exercises such as mindfulness-based stress reduction and other things. Last week I talked about fine-tuning and sharpening your intuition, which is sort of the idea of looking at perspective, because if you're blocking things, if you're angry and holding on to that anger, it's hard to pay attention to what's going on around you because now you're in your head. I'm angry about the snow and I just don't like it. I think I'm going to go take a nap for 4 hours or however long, or maybe go grab a cup of coffee. And now not only are you angry, you're jittery. So to begin to pay attention to these things, what do you do to mask your anger? Some people it's food like coffee. Some people it might be addictive substances. Some people it might be video games and other entertainment, going to the movies. Just look at how you use these things. And here in Connecticut, again talking about the snow, it's supposed to go from 30 up to 50, so it'll be all melted by the end of the day anyway. So again, to look at how your perspective can shape your whole day. So if it's only minor anger about the snow, it could be a big deal over time because, especially this winter, it snowed an awful lot. I was reading, I guess, around Wisconsin, Seattle area, the outer western area of Connecticut, that it snowed about 9 feet. Not Connecticut, the U.S. So around Minnesota, Washington State, various areas around there, and I'm sure in the mountains and elsewhere it snowed more, but 9 feet of snow. That's a lot of snow to worry about on a daily basis. And how do you deal with that? Well, it's part of life again, and it's just one issue that's in life. It could be that you're in Phoenix and you're having a snowstorm. I was just on Facebook yesterday and saw this massive sandstorm coming. And again, that's another perspective to have. Or if you're in California, there has been some not major but high impact earthquakes. So just to notice, well, the weather is a good way to notice your perspective on life and to begin to pay attention to whether you hold it in your body somewhere, perhaps your neck, perhaps your shoulders, and to look at how that affects you in your daily life. And I'll talk more about this in upcoming shows, but for now, just begin to pay attention to where you hold the stress, and I'll also talk more about the mindful-based stress reduction, but to look at your perspective, where the stress is being held, and to see how you might begin to reduce that. Maybe there's something that you can do. If you like gardening, for instance, and it's still cold where you are, you can go and garden or begin to plant seeds in buckets or containers and start to grow stuff. And read about gardening. Obviously, that's not a full answer, but it's getting your hands dirty and connecting with nature like you'd like to do. So find ways to do that, even if it is cold. Have a good day. This has been Rob Ragazine of Intuition by Rob.net. Thanks for listening.